Imagine at the exact same moment, microwave doors all over the world click shut. Billions of tiny magnetrons start humming in unison. It sounds like a symphony for electrical engineers, and a nightmare for the power grid. At the same instant, doors click all over the world and billions of little magnetrons start humming, as if someone had pressed start on the entire planet at once. It's a global orchestra of buzzing, with the difference that it's mostly grid engineers who will be listening to it, and even then with tears in their eyes. In the first milliseconds, the power grids start to choke. A microwave consumes energy like a hungry student eats noodles after a session. And now imagine that there are 8 billion such students, all plugged into the same socket. Substations trip, circuit breakers trip, transformers overheat, and grid operators frantically stare at monitors that have already started blinking because their own office is sitting on the same electricity. The radio airwaves are turning into a chaotic salute of interference. Magnetrons that emit in the microwave range create fireworks that clog up Wi-Fi, Bluetooth, airport radio signals, weather stations, and even some space telescopes. All your smart light bulbs stop being smart and just become off. Panic sets in the kitchens. Half of the microwaves are empty and already warming only their own air, turning into little electric ovens that smell like melting plastic. The other half are trying to warm up leftover dinner, but the lids of the containers start to vibrate dangerously, and in some places the plastic turns into a surprise pie. In offices, hundreds of thousands of tea mugs heat up simultaneously, creating a humid, steamy microclimate that suddenly ruins expensive air conditioners. After 3 to 4 seconds, some countries still have electricity. In others, a cascading blackout has already begun. Cities are plunged into darkness, except for dangling bits of light from emergency generators. Hospitals, fire stations, and, yes, a few stubborn microwaves hooked up to a diesel in the backyard. In terms of heat transfer, we'd contribute about as much heat to the atmosphere as a few large power plants running for a couple of hours would give. There would be no global warming, but locally in densely built-up areas, the air temperature would rise by a fraction of a degree. By the 5th minute, most microwaves are dead. They were killed by power surges, overheating, and simply lack of power. Wi-Fi around the world is fried and not working. The internet will take hours or even days to fully recover. People stand in the dark, holding cooling food in their hands, and wonder if it was worth it. Sometimes progress is just not hitting the start button at the same time as 7 billion other people.